What is a variable? A variable stores a data value that can be changed at a later stage depending on the keyword used. If you take a look at the illustration below, you'll see that the letter A on the box represents the variable name. The variable name stores the variable value, which is represented by the digit 24. Let's take a look at the syntax used to initialize a variable. Let's first start with declaring the variable and initializing it. If you look at the example on the left, you'll see on the first line they declared the variable A. Then in the second line, they assigned the value 5 to the variable A. Now let's take a look at declaring and initializing the variable on the same line. They initialized the variable A and they assigned the value 5 to it on the same line. Now let's take a look at the difference between var, let, and const. The difference between these three keywords is not exclusively their keyword names. Var declarations are globally scoped when declared outside a function block and become locally scoped when declared inside a function block, while both let and const can only be accessed within the block they were declared. In other words, they are generally locally scoped. We will touch on the differences between local and global variables. Differences between let and const is that let can be updated but not redeclared, whereas const cannot be updated or redeclared. In JavaScript, there are specific ways we are allowed to name variables. Here are some of the rules. Variable names are case sensitive in JavaScript. Variable names can contain letters, digits, or the symbols, or the $sign and the underscore. A variable name cannot start with a digit. A variable name cannot be a reserved keyword. So the most conventional way to declare and assign a value to a variable is doing it all in the same line. So we write let greeting equal hello world. This is the same as saying let greeting, there we go, greeting equals hello world. It's all the same. These two lines of code are the same as the first line of code. So what we first did here when we said let greeting was the declaration. Then in the next line we assigned a value hello world. Here assigned the value. Then we finally logged it to the console, so we accessed the variable. Another cool thing we can do in JavaScript is being able to declare multiple variables in a single line. So here's an example. Let's say you want to create variables for the day of the week. So we'll go and say let Monday equal 1. Okay, let Tuesday equal 2, Wednesday equals 2, and so on and so forth. However, to save space and obviously to save time as well, we have the ability to declare and assign multiple variables in a single line. So we're going to say let Monday equals 1. Then to declare a new variable on the same line using the let keyword, we separate the literal with a comma, and then Tuesday, our next variable name, equals 2, comma, Wednesday equals 3, and so on and so forth. This way we save time, we save space, and it makes our code look cleaner. So let's say we have a variable called sentence, and that sentence's purpose is to just say hello there. Now if you want to log that, we can easily do so and just write sentence and it will be logged to the console. This sentence variable here on the first line is an example of a global variable because it is accessible anywhere within the document. However, if I was to add this sentence variable within this block here, I would not be able to access it. And that's because this variable is a local variable in this case because it is within this block. So to just further illustrate, we can create a function. So we'll say function generic, we'll just call it that, and bring the sentence in there. Now if we take this here and add it to the function, and then we call the function at the bottom, generic, hello there has been logged to the console. Now the reason for this is because the variable and the console.log is in the same block. So that means the console.log has access to sentence. So this sentence variable is a local variable. So now to give another example of a global variable, I'll take this sentence variable out of this function, add it to the top, and then call the generic function. And then you'll see it's hello there. So if I was to create another function called generic2 and then say console.log sentence as well, and I call it here again generic2, there you go, we have it again, hello there. Thank you for watching. Want to learn more coding and programming tips? Check out our website, like and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Check you there.